morning all of you. This is the next point as concerned to coordination chemistry, that is valence bond theory of transition metal complexes. Now when we have taken as transition metal complexes means coordination compounds, how they can be formed. This can be studied with the help of valence bond theory. Now when we have taken as a valence bond theory, this theory have been discovered by the scientist Lewis and Professor Linus Pauling as concerned with the formation of coordination compounds. Now, what are the postulates of the valency bond theory? Valency bond theory consists of first point can be taken as concerned to central metal atom. We should take one complex, that is CuCl4. Central metal atom is copper and therefore it can be surrounded by 4 Cl atoms. And when we have taken 4 Cl atoms, that time generally central metal atom is copper, and when we have taken as a copper, it is a central metal atom. It can be mixed available the number of atomic orbitals which are equal to the coordination numbers. That is how many Cl atoms can be attached. This idea can be taken into considerations, and therefore here 4 vacant orbital will be essential. When 4 Cl atoms can be attached, 4 Cl atoms, 4 vacant orbitals are essentials, and therefore this idea can be taken as central metal atom makes available a number of atomic orbitals equal to coordination number which can be bonds with the ligands. This would be the first postulate. Second postulate can be taken as concerned to these metal orbitals, they can be undergoes hybridizations to form as a new orbitals which are called as the hybrid orbitals, which having equivalent energies. They can be possesses equal energies. Now again hybridization once can be formed, it can be decided geometry of the complex, shape of the molecule can be obtained. Again ligands must possesses lone pair of electrons. The approaching ligands to the central metal atom, they always possesses pair of electrons. Again strength of bond depends upon the extent of overlap. How much overlap will be takes place? If overlap is higher, the bond strength will be higher. Again sigma bond can be formed by the axial overlap as concerned to hybrid orbitals and again ligands. Again magnetic properties can be obtained. Now magnetic properties decided as if there is a presence of single unpaired electron, it is called as the paramagnetic. If all the electrons are paired, it is called as the diamagnetic. Now as concerned to these are the postulates of the valency bond theory. With the help of valency bond theory, again we are going to take why central, what are the roles of central metal atoms. Now when we have taken as a central metal atom, it can be possesses vacant orbitals, it undergoes hybridizations, it can be formed strong bond with the ligands, and formation of coordination compound can be takes place. And therefore we are going to see the formation of coordination compounds which having, that is Cn equal to 4 and Cn equal to 6. When we have taken as a Cn equal to 4, that time there will be two possible geometries. One is tetrahedral, second will be square planar. First of all we are going to see the tetrahedral complexes of the nickels and coppers. We should take copper, that is CuCl4, nickel NiCl4. First of all we must know that is here atomic numbers of the copper, atomic numbers of the cobalt. The copper possesses 29 atomic number, that is Cu Z equal to 29. Hence electronic configuration will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, again 3s2, 3p6, again 3d7, again 4s2. This is the electronic configuration. That is here. Now totaling 29 electrons means here 9 electron will becomes D9. D9, this is the electronic configuration as concerned to copper. Again if we have taken here 4s possesses 2 electrons. Once the electronic configuration can be obtained, the copper possesses ground state electronic configuration as concerned to 3d9. Again this would be for 2 electrons. We know that here that is CuCl4, this is a 2 minus complex because we have taken as copper 2 plus, again 4 Cl minus 4 negative charge, this will be comes as a 2 minus charge, and therefore the ground state can be taken as concerned electronic configuration. Here 2 plus charge, here removes 2 electrons from the 4 s, again it gives as a hybridization, it undergoes hybridization means the excited state sp3 hybridization. Once the sp3 hybridization can be occurs, then here 4 totally, that is hybrid orbital can be occurs. Each hybrid orbital is a possesses vacant orbital. It can be gives as concerned to attaches to the each Cl atom having lone pair of electrons. One bond, second bond, 4 axial bonds will be taken. Sigma bond can be occurs, and therefore the shape of the molecule, this can be taken as a tetrahedral shape. Now instead of this, if we have taken NiCl4, we should take copper, that is here nickel having 28, one electron is less. One electron is less means here that is this will be taken as concerned to 8 electronic configurations. When we have taken as a 8, the electronic configuration can be taken here. 2 unpaired electron can be occurs. Again here 2 unpaired electron can be occurs, and therefore totally what happens here? Now here 2 electrons can be removed as concerned to here nickel. This Ni2 plus, again Ni2 plus, this will be Ni2 plus. Now same information can be taken here, but these 2 electrons will be taken here. 2 unpaired electrons are present. If we have taken copper, 1 unpaired electron. Again in case of 2 unpaired electron can be occurs in case of NiCl4. Now this is the structure of NiCl4. We should take it, that is nickel as a central part. NiCl4, bond formation in NiCl4. Now this idea can be taken for the formation of NiCl4. 2 unpaired means highly paramagnetic. Now this idea can be taken for the formation of NiCl4 for the sp3 hybridization, CuCl4 for the sp3 hybridization. The ligands are weak ligands, and when we have taken as a strong ligands, that time square planar complexes can be occurs. How the square planar complexes can be occurs? If we have taken as CuCl4, we should take CuCl, that is here CuCN4 2 minus and NiCN4 2 minus. These are the square planar complexes. Now similar information can be taken here. If we have taken as a, this will be the NiCN4 complex. First of all, we are going to explain. Now once the following, that is nickel will be taken, 8 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 for the positive charge, and therefore again you should take here, that is 2 electron can be given. Again here strong ligands we have taken. When the strong ligands, here pairing can be takes place, one orbital remains vacant, and therefore hybridization can be occurs as dsp2 hybridizations. Here dsp2 hybridization can be occurs for the formation of square planar complexes. Bond formation in NiCN4 2 minus. This idea can be taken. Again you should say here that 1 less, and totally this will be pair of electrons. 2 electrons can be taken, Cl minus, again Cl minus, Cl minus, Cl minus. In this way, formation of square planar complexes can be occurs. How the square planar complexes can be taken? Here you should take the nickel 4 Cn, that is this will be Cn, again this will be Cn, again this will be Cn, which possesses 2 minus charge. This is called as the square planar geometry. Now again should come towards the complexes of the coppers. Now what happens in case of complex formation of the copper? Copper possesses 29 electrons, and when you have taken 29 electrons, you should fill here, that is 1 electron extra. You should take here, that is copper Cu, that is here Cu2 plus, here Cu2 plus, here Cu2 plus. Now this is not Cu2 plus, here copper Ground state electronic configuration 9 electrons. Again here also 9 electrons. Again here also you should take here, that is one electron can be shifted from last here, and therefore the dsp2 hybridization can be occurs as like to here. Now in case of copper, this is a difference as concerned to the formation of the complex, and therefore generally what happens here, this can be possesses as only two can be taken, one and two possesses unpaired electrons. In this way this will be acts as a paramagnetic. This is called as a Cu Cn4 2 minus complex, and this instead of nickel you should write here copper Cu Cn4 2 minus. Now when we have taken as a strong ligand Cn minus, square planar geometries can be obtained, and when we have taken Cl minus weak ligands, that time totally here tetrahedral complexes can be occurs. In this way Cu Cn4 2 minus, again NiCN4 2 minus complex can be formed having, that is square planar geometries. Now next will be Cn equal to 6.